Hi everybody. This is my completed lac rack. As you can see, I got my open mesh wireless router. I got a 8-port switch, obviously a display, my monitor. If you look towards the bottom, I got a Dell Edge 850. Currently is not doing anything, it's actually off, but that will become my physical firewall. So eventually I'll install pfSense on that. Currently I have pfSense installed in a virtual machine inside of the server beneath it, which is my Dell 2950 third generation. At the very top I have a 24 port managed switch. Um, then we come over here. We have basically the power bar, that sort of stuff. And I have a UPS. It needs a new battery. I haven't gotten around to actually changing that, but I should be doing that shortly. Uh, Pretty simple build, pretty neat. Things that I'm going to be doing in the near future is actually color coding all the wires, because right now it's kind of like everything is gray. There's one yellow wire, which is my internet coming in, but ideally have a mix of yellows and reds depending if the line is secure or not. Um, yeah, and basically I have two switches. One is the internal switch, which is the 24 port, and the 8 port actually is the internet coming in, and it splits into my it's a switch before my firewall. So yeah, the build was actually pretty straightforward. Not sure if you're coming to this video for the first time, just looking for server ideas or server setups, but I used a lag table. A lag table you can pick up at IKEA. I picked three up actually for about $9 Canadian a pop. They actually get to your house. Actually, when you pick them up, they're pretty much like this in pieces. When you're done, you get this thing over here, this table over here. A few things to keep in mind is that in here, the tabletop is hollow, except for the corners here. The legs are also hollow, except for till about around here. So you gotta keep that in mind when you're drilling holes into this. Because basically what I did, let me just flip this over. I haven't actually done it to this yet. Eventually this will become the bottom to that server rack to bring the server rack a bit higher, and I would actually like the UPS and a couple of other things directly underneath. But so yeah, I actually picked up these things right here. They are corner braces, really cheap, of I think 50 cents each or so. And I placed them here and here across all the legs. Drilled the holes. Like I said, um, they are hollow legs. So you have your screw and these anchors here. So then, since they are hollow, once you go through, this anchor will open up for you and kind of hold on a bit better for you. The next thing I did was, obviously, as you can tell, there's no shelves. I saw different ways on the internet of people have dealt with this. Some people go as far as actually buying the appropriate railings for it. I didn't want to do that because I actually don't want to pull them in and out anyways. Seemed like an expensive solution when you're trying to do something on a budget anyways. So these are not meant to be pulled out anyways. I could if I want to. They're really not attached by anything. As you can see, they're actually just a couple of screws there. But as you can tell, my two servers are actually heavy, especially the bottom one. So what I did was also with the same brace, I actually created kind of holders, you know, for the actual server. So they have that support, but again, it goes back to the whole idea that when you put this in, you can't just put this, because eventually the weight of the server will pull down the server on you. So I also included this. I mean, in general, it was a pretty easy build. It took me about an hour or so. Going forward, like I said, I want to color code the wires. I want to do some wire management in there as well. So I actually bought this right here. This cost roughly about, I think it was $13 or so. And basically you can stick it. I'll most likely end up screwing it on into place. So you cut it into the sizes you need. And you can actually feed the wires. This actually comes apart. I'm not sure if I won't be able to do it with one hand. But it actually comes apart, and you can, yeah, see? And you can put the wires through it and then clip it. You can paint it. You can also stain it, which is really cool, depending what you're looking to do. Like I said, my final concept was actually this right here, where you have the actual servers at the very top, and then you have a bottom with a couple of wheels and the UPS and a few other things that I want to put in eventually. So you can actually move the server rack in and out. I've played around with the idea of possibly putting also a door on the very front, so you can actually open and close it. But I mean, those are modifications that if I do, won't be anytime soon, and obviously would make a video for it as well. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video.